take your time and pick your shot. You're patient, calculating, and you know the real best defense is a very, very big gun. You are a tank destroyer. As a tank destroyer, your job is simple. Snipe enemy tanks from afar and help defend key objectives and choke points on the map. With more frontal armor and a larger gun than most other classes, the best place for your tank destroyer is behind your team, relying on your camouflage to keep you hidden and deadly, rather than rolling straight out to the front lines. Keep an eye out for enemies your scouts have spotted, use your sight distance to your advantage, and unleash on enemy tanks as soon as they come in range. Call out priority targets to your team, such as damaged enemies or incoming scouts. Remember to use the Mark for Attack command in your radial menu to communicate with your fellow tank commanders. A good tank destroyer picks his shots carefully, aiming for key weak points in enemy armor, such as command hatches, viewpoints, turret rings, or even flat surfaces on enemy armor. Aiming for weak points when given the opportunity will give your opponents little chance to retaliate and greatly improve your odds in battle. Remember, you are almost certainly going to be revealed when you fire, so choose your shots wisely. Your tough frontal armor will come in handy, as most tank destroyers have a fixed turret and very slow turning speeds. Their forward focus makes tank destroyers ideal for defending objectives. While tank destroyers work best as sniper units, it is important to keep moving. Stay with your team, but stay far enough back where you can do the most damage. As you move forward with your team, look for choke points and bottlenecks, such as narrow streets or valleys, where you can use your strong frontal armor and immense firepower to stop enemies in their tracks. The most important thing to remember is that though the tank destroyer's frontal armor is considerably tough, it is weaker on its sides and rear. You must always be on the lookout for enemy tanks trying to flank you, especially the quick and deadly scout classes. Even a damaged scout is still a threat. Their guns can do considerable damage to your tank destroyer if they manage to track or get behind you. They can also mark you as a target for enemy artillery fire. If you come under fire from enemy artillery, try to reposition yourself behind some cover, such as a building or behind some terrain. Placing a large piece of cover between you and the enemy artillery should help protect you from its deadly shells, allowing you to continue doing your job until your teammates can put an end to the artillery's reign of destruction. Keep these pointers in mind and your tank destroyer will be a force to be reckoned with. Remember, face forward or face destruction.